All right, I hope I'm live. I think I am. Yay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. Running a little late. I decided to wear a tie kind of at the last minute. So I wanted to make sure that was going, and I want to make sure I get my window on my screen here so that I can see who's here. Amy, hello. Amy, happy Easter to you. And also, look at how nice Murray and Murphy look. Whoop, Murray's a little slouched down, but we can fix that. There we go. Now Murray's a little sitting up a little bit straighter. Anyway, welcome. And okay, I did get my tie. And we're celebrating Easter, of course, in some parts of the world. And so I guess in our part of the world. And I'm going to be doing the iconic song Easter Parade, which is of course written by Irving Berlin, who was Jewish. So that was a very nice contribution to our well, hi, Ray Collingwood is here from Grosse Pointe Real Estate on her title there. On our holiday, not Hollywood, but we can play like we're doing a little Hollywood here. But okay, we're gonna go right. In your Easter bonnet, with all the frills upon it, you'll be the grandest lady in the Easter parade. I'll be all in clover when they look you over. I'll be the proudest fellow in the Easter parade. On the avenue, Fifth Avenue, a photographer will snap us, and you'll find that you're in the rotogravure. Oh, I could write a sonnet about your Easter bonnet and of the girl I'm taking to the Easter parade. Fifth Avenue, the photographer will snap us, and you'll find that you're in the rotogravure. Oh, I could write a sonnet about your Easter bonnet and of the girl I'm taking to the Easter parade. Easter parade. Yay. Happy Easter, everyone. And I actually got a little at dinner today. I went to a dinner at the yoga retreat, and we each got a little Easter egg full of candy, a little plastic Easter egg. So that was kind of a nice treat. Other than that, I didn't really do much to celebrate Easter or see any young kid. I remember when my kids used to like to try to find their Easter basket on Easter morning. And I remember when I was a kid, we used to search for our Easter baskets on Easter morning. Anyway, so here's another Irving Berlin song. Starts in a minor key, but it ends up in a major key. I just got a text from my sister in Tucson wishing me happy Easter. So that means I should probably turn my phone off. For a while, I'll send her a text, a very nice, loving text back to her after the concert is over. So. because it's 3 hours earlier, I'm thinking, now I got my brain going, it's 3 hours earlier in Tucson, so I have plenty of time to send a return message. I should have thought to send the message first, right? If I was a thoughtful brother at all, but Irving Berlin. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. I never saw the sun shining so bright, I never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, and when you're in love, my, how they fly. Oh, blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds, bluebirds all day long. I never saw the sun shining so bright, I never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my, how they fly. Oh, blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies, nothing but blue skies, blue skies from now on. Okay, Song of Irving Berlin. That's the guy who wrote Easter Parade. Maybe if you came late and I did Easter Parade right at the beginning, I'll do it again later since it's appropriate Easter song. Jane O'Brien is here. Hello, Jane. She is over on YouTube, so sometimes the Facebook people can't see them. Well, you can see the message if I put it on the screen. Thank you for coming, Jane. Oop, that's big. A big message. Thank you, Jane, for the big message. And Ginger is here at the bar, the piano bar, with a brand new computer, I hear. Congratulations on that. Another beautiful Irving Berlin songs. This might be one of his most beautiful songs. It's called What'll I Do? A little bit sad, but it's such a beautiful melody. Gone is the romance that was so divine, 'tis broken and cannot be mended. You must go your way and I must go mine, but now that our love dreams have ended, what'll I do when you are far away and I am blue? What'll I do? What'll I do when I am wondering who is kissing you? What'll I do? What'll I do with just a photograph troubles too. When I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true, what'll I do? What'll I do with just a photograph to tell my troubles to? When I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true, what'll I do? All right, Irving Berlin wrote such beautiful songs. I'm going to do some more Irving Berlin later. I know I have a song that Ron Melman requested a couple of weeks ago, and Ron said he's going to be here, so we're looking for him. Hi, Trish. Trish has shown up. Thank you for coming. Sandy, happy Easter to you, Sandy, and happy Easter to everybody. If you're celebrating, I met at dinner today at the yoga retreat, I met a very nice Japanese lady, and she went to India to study yoga and met a guy from Ludington, Michigan. They got married, and now she's moved to the United States. Her husband's an attorney in Ludington, and I asked her if they celebrate Easter in Japan, and she said no, but they have sort of an equivalent holiday that is welcoming to spring, but of course it's a different religion there. So, but anyway, thank you all for coming and listening. I'm gonna, I had some stuff kind of a little bit planned, but not really. I'm gonna do, because there's been a moon out lately, I'm gonna do this Neil Young song, and I'm gonna use the electric piano. Looking out my window the past night or two, I could see the moon. I don't think it's a full moon, but it's a very beautiful moon up in the sky. And speaking of moon and planets and suns and all that kind of thing, there's a total eclipse coming up on April 8th. I'm going to say a little bit more about that later on, but the total eclipse, April 8th, if you live on a certain area around Indianapolis. Come a little bit closer, hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream the night away. There's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the light. We know there's music playing, let's go out and feel the night. 'Cause I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. When we were strangers, I watched you from afar. When we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. Now it's getting late, and the moon is climbing high. I want to celebrate, see it shining in your eye. 'Cause I'm still in love with you. I want to see you dance again, because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. That's a song by Neil Young. Tom Mooney. We've got representation from the high school class from CLCHS, Crystal Lake, Illinois. Crystal Lake Community High School. And we've got three of us here. Me, Ginger, and Tom Mooney are all from the same class. I'm not going to say what year it was, 1967, but it was a long time ago. We graduated from Crystal Lake Community. Hi, Tom. Good to see you. And whenever I see Tom in the group here, I think of the song. Tom taught me a song when we were in a high school folk group together, and I'm going to do it. Why not? Spontaneous, song that I hadn't thought about doing for. Hopefully, I'll remember the words. And there's a song called Yesterday. We all know that song by the Beatles. And there's a song called Tomorrow. The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Anyway, I'm not going to do either of those, but I am going to do a song called Today. It's actually a beautiful song. Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. 1,000,000 tomorrows shall all pass away ere I forget all the joys that are mine today. Well, I'll be a dandy and I'll be a rover. You'll know who I am by the songs that I sing. I'll feast at your table, I'll sleep in your clover, I'll laugh and I'll cry and I'll sing. Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. 1,000,000 tomorrows shall all pass away ere I forget all the joys that are mine today. shan't be contented with yesterday's glories. I can't live on promises, winter to spring. Today is my moment, and now is my glory. Who knows what tomorrow can bring? Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away ere I forget all the joys that are mine today. Yeah, and Tom Mooney mentions that's by the Brothers Four. I was really I didn't really know who did that song, but it's done by the Brothers Four. I assume back in the '60s. And you know, Tom, I still have a recording that I made on my old Wallensock tape recorder of that song, and I should dig that up and play it sometime on my broadcast. That would be interesting. Actually, I loved the version that we did in that group in high school. That was like really brings back memories. Anyway, a lot of good memories. So I think Easter is a time for a happy song. So here's another Irving Berlin song. You'll picture Fred Astaire dancing when you hear this song. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and the cares that hung around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I'd love to climb a mountain and reach highest peak. It doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. And I love to go out fishing in a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I want my arms about you, charms about you will carry me through to heaven. Oh, I'm in heaven, heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I see when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Climb a mountain and to reach that highest peak. It doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. And I'd love to go out fishing in a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I want my arms about you. The charms about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. And I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing. We're out together dancing, out together dancing cheek to cheek. Okay. Well, gee, welcome everybody. We got such a nice group here tonight, and I appreciate your coming. Also, Murray and Murphy are here. They're right over here and back of me, as they are here every time. I should bring Murray out to say hello here in just a minute. This is Murray, my original fan who came here years ago from Canada, right? Anyway, he's been helpful, and his cousin Murphy is back there, and he joined us a little bit later. But it's always nice to have you here, Murray. Thank you for coming. Yep, he's shaking his head. Okay. Yep. Now you've got always got a place on my piano bar broadcast. Thank you. All right. Let's see. I was thinking of doing another Easter song, and let's see if I have the words, because obviously I don't do Easter songs all year long. So, by the way, an Easter miracle occurred today. Because I remember the songs, the words to that song today, which I've barely done a few times ever since I learned it back in high school. Somehow I remembered all the verses. Wow. I shouldn't brag too much, because there's always a disaster right around the corner. Well, what is that? What is that thing hopping by the window? With a basket of Easter eggs? It's some kind of animal with long, funny ears. He always says his name is Peter. Well, here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way. Bringing every girl and boy baskets full of Easter joy, things to make your Easter bright and gay. He's got jelly beans for Tommy, colored eggs for Sister Sue, an orchid for your mommy, and an Easter bonnet too. Oh, here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way. I forgot what key I did it in. It's a jazz version. Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity, well, Easter's on its way. And try to do the things you should. Maybe if you're extra good, he'll roll lots of Easter eggs your way. You'll wake up on Easter morning and you'll know that he was there. When you find those chocolate bunnies that he's hiding everywhere. Oh, here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way. Yeah, there was a jazz pianist in Chicago, played at the Four Seasons Hotel. His name was John. Gosh, I can't remember his last name, but he used to play that song, a jazz version of Peter Cottontail. I think it was the only jazz pianist in Chicago who played that, so I kind of copied him a little bit. I said, well, if he can play a jazz version of Peter Cottontail, so can I. Okay. It's time for a nice little ballad. And I know Nat King Cole did this song, and also Mamas and the Papas. Yeah, they were popular when we were in high school. Me and Ginger and Tom were in the same high school. Stars shining bright above you, night breezes seem to whisper I love you, birds singing in the sycamore trees, dream a little dream of me, say nighty night and kiss me, just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me, while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger, I'm dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you, sweet dreams that leave your worries behind you. But in your dreams, wherever they be, dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you, sweet dreams that leave your worries behind you. But in your dreams, wherever they be, dream a little dream of me. Dream a little dream of me. All right, I think it's time for the musician to take a little break and have a little drink, but I'll talk to you here while I'm opening this lovely bottle of wine. It's Robert Mondavi. And celebrating Easter a little bit in a little bit different way. For the sun is already set here. So hope everybody had a good Easter. For most of you, your Easter is mostly past. I had a nice dinner with some friends over at the yoga retreat where I live, and talked to some family who called to wish happy Easter. And my sister texted me. I've got to text her back as soon as I'm done with the concert. But she's in Tucson, as I say, so I'm having trouble with this. Okay. I was watching YouTube today on my big screen TV at home, and there's a channel that has live camera shots from all over the world. It just got fascinating. It was fascinating to watch this because the camera shots you're seeing are all live. I mean, they're all over Asia, South America, Europe. There's several from Venice, Italy, because I think that's where the headquarters for this live camera shot project is. But all over the United States. There was some from Finland, a ski place in Finland. It still has a lot of snow. There was stuff from Australia and Asia, India, all over Europe. So anyway, I thought that was kind of fascinating. Again, a YouTube channel with live camera shots showing live feeds from all over the world. I should get a little camera here in Vanderbilt, Michigan, and let them have access to it. So, okay, ready for the pop? Are you ready? Listen. Okay, it was kind of measly. So as Miles Green has taught me, when I pour my wine, I don't pour it over the keyboard. I bring it in back of the keyboard. Right? So happy Easter, everybody. I remember, I'm thinking about that group. I don't know if Tom Mooney's, if you're still listening, but Anne-Marie Colette is here from Canada. Welcome. When I was playing in this group, that I think, Tom Mooney was the leader of the group. It was a folk group, and we were practicing at his house in the basement. And we were in high school. I think, we're all 15, 16 years old, whatever. And we took a break between songs, and one of the guys in the band lit up a cigarette. And, that's, you have to go back through several cycles of history to realize that when you're in high school and you're smoking a cigarette at your friend's house basement, that's probably a no-no. So that was kind of shocking. I don't know. Tom probably doesn't remember that, but bonsoir, Anne-Marie, and cheers to everybody. Slancha, Prost, Sante, L'chaim, and happy Easter to everybody. All right. In French, Joyeuse Pâques. Santé. I wonder what the origin of the word in French for Easter is, Pâques, which is unusual. So, skol. I want to remember skol. Yes. The origin, the root word origin, if you want to get real into the weeds and get a little bit nerdy, what the origin of that word is, Pâques, because that's a way different word from the word Easter. Anyway, cheers, and everything's mellow here. Northern Michigan is a great place to come and on vacation any time of year, really, but especially in the summer. And I'm going to be going to Mackinac Island to play there for the season, but a little bit later than I thought. I don't start until May 17th, which is just fine with me. Pascal, okay. Pascal. Also, another thing about this time of year, the days are definitely getting longer. We're having light later in the day and earlier in the day. We changed our clocks to move them ahead a couple weeks ago. I think it was about 3 weeks ago. And tomorrow is the first day of April. I don't have any April Fool's jokes to pull. I should have thought of that. Played an April Fool's joke on you, but I didn't think ahead. But there's still time. It's April 1st starts at midnight. I wonder if there's going to be something in like don't some of the newspapers have a little joke they play on you by publishing an article that's completely crazy, just as a joke. Sometimes that could cause problems. One of my friends had one of their kids called him on April Fool's Day and said, "Oh no, I just had a bad accident," and just scared the hell out of them because they thought that it was a dire situation, but it was not. That was not a very good April Fool's joke to do something like that. Yeah, I've seen some pretty good ones. Of course, I can't think of them right now, but we'll keep that in the back of our mind. Petit poisson d'avril, a little fish of April. Pascal. Oh, a little April fish. Okay, and Pascal. And that's where they get the name Pâques for the French word for Easter. Okay. Well, that was a nice break. Now I'm ready to play some more songs. And by the way, I want to mention I'm happy to accept any tips if you're so inclined. And don't expect it, and it's not necessary, but it's always appreciated. If you're able to leave a tip, that's fine. There is also a link at the description of the video on Facebook and on YouTube. So thank you for that. I thought that love was just a word. See the pyramids along the Nile. Sometimes I got a request for that one. I think if Ron Melman is going to be here, I've got a song that he requested about 3 weeks ago that I finally configured so that I could play it. In the meantime, here's another Irving Berlin song. Why not? There may be troubles ahead. Gee, that's an ominous line in the song, but it ends up being kind of funny because the punchline to the song is, "Let's face the music and dance." There may be troubles ahead, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. Before the fiddler has fled, before they ask us to pay the bill, and while we still have the chance, let's face the music and dance. Soon we'll be without the moon, humming a different tune, and then there may be teardrops to shed, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. dance. Let's face the music and dance. Soon we'll be without the moon, humming a different tune. And then there may be teardrops to shed, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance, dance. Let's face the music and dance. All right, here's another Irving Berlin song. This is the one that, thank you, that Ron Melman asked for, but I thought he was going to be here tonight, but I did get a message from him this afternoon. Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. Everyone is saying you don't love me. Say it isn't so. Everywhere I go, everyone I know whispers that you're growing tired of me. Oh, say it isn't so. People say that you found somebody new, and it won't be long before you leave me. Say it isn't true. Say that everything is still okay. It's all I want to know. And what they're saying, say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. Everyone is saying you don't love me. Say it isn't so. Everywhere I go, everyone I know whispers that you're growing tired of me. Oh, say it isn't so. People say that you found somebody new, and it won't be long before you leave me. Say it isn't true. Hey, but everything is still okay. That's all I want to know. And what they're saying, say it isn't so. I don't know, but that guy, Irving Berlin, he could take a phrase like that, say it isn't so, and just make a perfect lyric out of it. I mean, it's iconic. You can't get a better, more to the point, more emotional, more, it rhymes, and plus the music is just spectacular. That guy has to be my favorite composer of American popular music. I mean, I love, Beethoven, Mozart, Shostakovich, Gershwin, some of the classical composers. Well, Gershwin was classical and popular both. But I was just listening to some classical music. My friend Gary Kabich, who was another high school classmate of mine from Crystal Lake Community High School, sent me this book for my birthday, the biography of Schoenberg, Arnold Schoenberg, who was a German composer, avant-garde composer, early 20th century. But he wrote crazy stuff. This guy wrote avant-garde stuff that was almost beyond avant-garde. It was, if you know what the word atonal means, tonal music has a tone, a melody to it, like "Say it isn't so." There's a melody. Say da 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 da. Well, he would write stuff with no melody to it, and it would be atonal. It would have no melody to it. It would just be stuff like that. But it would be emotional, but it would be atonal. There was no tonal quality to it. Very strange stuff, needless to say. And so they mentioned one of his pieces in the book, one of his early pieces. I thought, well, maybe some of his early pieces have more tonal quality to them, and I might like that better. So I looked up one of his early pieces on YouTube, and I can't remember the title of it. Anyway, it was played by this Norwegian string ensemble. This was recorded over 10 years ago. And so I'm talking about the composer, Arnold Schoenberg, the avant-garde, weird symphonic composer. He wrote legitimate sonatas and things like that, but avant-garde. I mean, strange, outside-the-box tonalities. So I listened to this string ensemble from one of his early works. It was actually from 1899. And it wasn't quite atonal. He hadn't gotten to the point where he got completely off the grid with the tonalities and melodies, but the melodies were way different. And the most impressive part of that recording, and if I think of it, I'll leave a comment with the name of with a link to the recording, because it's worth watching to see this Norwegian string ensemble play the entire piece. It's close to half an hour long by memory, and not just regular tonal composition. This is like way avant-garde composition that this group played, a string ensemble played by memory. So totally impressive. Anyway, if you're wondering what I do in my spare time, sometimes I kind of get in the weeds on that stuff. But anyway, I'm talking probably too much. I need another glass of wine. Yeah, I need to get a little more loopy than I already am. Right. Here comes Peter Cottontail. Well, I have to do I can't. Seems like I can't organize my stuff very well here tonight. But I'm just gonna play. You're gonna play what I'm gonna do the song that I love to do. And if Anaya's here, it's probably past her bedtime. But Duke Ellington, Satin Doll, one of my favorite songs. A cigarette holder, which wigs me over her shoulder. She digs me. out catting that satin doll. Now, baby, shall we go? Start flipping, careful, amigo. You're flipping, speaks Latin, that satin doll. She's nobody's fool. I'm playing it cool as can be. I'll give it a whirl, but I ain't for no girl catching me. Switcheroonie, telephone numbers. You know I'm doing my rumbas with Uno and Latin, my satin doll. Cigarette holder, which weighs me over her shoulder. She takes me out catting that satin down. Oh, baby, shall we go out getting careful, amigo? You're flipping, speaks Latin, that satin doll. She's nobody's fool, so I'm playing it cool as can be. I'll give it a whirl, but I ain't for no girl catching me. Switcheroonie, telephone numbers. You know I'm doing my rumbas with Uno and Latin, my satin doll. And Latin, my satin doll. Forget to practice your scales. Right. Okay, I still have this far to go. Chocolate martini, that sounds good. Well, coming up in April starts tomorrow. Can you believe it's April 1st already tomorrow? So a couple of things. Turn the reverb off. I'm going to be doing a spring concert where I do all songs about spring, and that's going to be coming up when it gets a little warmer out. When the mood is right. The mood is not right. We had snow yesterday. Right? Okay. So that's coming up. But April 16th is the birthday of a very famous American composer named Henry Mancini. And if you can name this tune. I'm sure you can. He wrote that piece as well as many other famous pieces like this one. wrote that one, and he wrote that one. He wrote anyway many other famous pieces, and I'm going to do one of his songs that I'm practicing. Since we're all friends, I'm going to practice this song on you for my upcoming Henry Mancini tribute. His birthday is April 16th. My concert won't be exactly on that date, but I'll announce a date pretty soon. It'll be close enough to that date. Yeah, who doesn't like the Pink Panther? That reminds me of my granddaughter, who is now a freshman in college at Northern Arizona University. Anyway, but she used to come to visit me all the time. We were pretty close, and when she came to my house, the only thing she wanted to do was watch Pink Panther cartoons, and those cartoons are great. I think they cover a lot of generations when you watch that. I think the kids will like them, and I think the older people will like them too, because it has that kind of humor that kind of cuts across the generations. Anyway, Pink Panther, Henry Mancini, great. And but he also wrote this song, which I heard done in a concert by his daughter, Monica Mancini. And Monica Mancini, Henry Mancini's daughter, said this is her favorite song. So it is one of, it's called Two for the Road. So this will be my final song to say, two for the road. Let's have, one for my baby, one for the road. Well, this is Henry Mancini's version, Two for the Road. All right. If you're feeling fancy free, come wander through this world with me. Any place we chance to be will be a rendezvous. Two for the road, we'll travel down the years, collecting precious memories, selecting souvenirs, and living life the way we please. In summertime the sun will shine, in winter we'll drink summer wine, and every day that you are mine will be a lovely day, as long as love still wears a smile. I know that we'll be two for the road, and that's a long, long while. If you're feeling fancy free, come wander through this world with me. Any place we chance to be will be a rendezvous. Two for the road, we'll travel down the years, collecting precious memories, selecting souvenirs, and living life the way we please. In summertime the sun will shine, in winter we'll drink summer wine, and every day that you are mine will be a lovely day, as long as love still wears a smile. I know that we'll be two for the road, and that's a long, long while. Two for the road. Thank you guys. Thanks for coming to Steve's Virtual Piano Bar tonight. Next one will be Wednesday, 3 p.m. Wednesday afternoon. The Hump Day. Why don't you celebrate Hump Day? Cancel your meetings for Wednesday afternoon and enjoy a little Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. Thanks again for coming, and it's been fun playing all these songs. I'm very lucky to have such an audience to play for, and I'm going to keep on doing it. So thank you very much. Love you all. Good night.